Hello everyone, Sat Shri Akal. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are in good health and healthy and hearty. Hope your loved ones are doing good and you're taking care of yourself and them. So today I will be talking about the travel exemptions and restrictions being eased for foreign nationals. I'll be touching upon the topic which is very crucial for our international students, that is the challenges being faced by them in Canada. I will also be talking about the economic measures that our Prime Minister, Mr. Trudeau, has taken with regards to the current condition of COVID-19. So to begin with these changing times, every day this disease is so dynamic that every day, every minute, every hour, the situation changes and is getting more and more serious in every part of the world. So Mr. Trudeau makes it a point that every morning he addresses the nation live and speaks about the different measures that he's been taking, thanking the communities and thanking the departments which are tirelessly working 24/7 to keep us safe and healthy. So the first measure that the Canadian Prime Minister has taken is CERB, which has originally replaced the measures that were introduced on March 20th, that is emergency care benefit and emergency support benefit. So the new Canadian emergency response benefit is actually a good news for all the Canadians, for all the people who have been laid off during COVID-19 because of they have lost their jobs or they are affected by this virus and are self-isolating, or they're taking care of somebody in their family who is being affected by this virus. All of these people, everybody, individuals, self-employed people who are not eligible for employment insurance, that is EI, are eligible to apply for Canadian immigration response benefit. So what in this benefit you will be provided with $2,000 per month for up to 4 months. The application for this would be opening on April 6th. So please keep track of the application. The application opens on April 6th, and up to 4 months you will be given this amount. The condition here is that you would have earned $5,000 last year in 2019. Then only you're eligible for this $2,000 per month. Also, for all the students who were worried about international students who were worried about being laid off and not having jobs on hand, how are they going to pay their rents? So it's a good news for all of you. This covers my topic of challenges being faced by international students. They were really worried on losing their jobs and getting laid off, and how are they going to cover their expenses when they do not have jobs. So you do not need to worry on that. The government will be giving you $2,000 every month. In consideration that you have worked for 5,000, you have earned $5,000 last year in 2019, so you are eligible under that. It's not only for Canadian citizens, it's not only for permanent residents. Anybody who has earned at least $5,000 last year in 2019 is eligible for it. Self-employed individuals who are not eligible for employment insurance, anybody for that matter, would be eligible for $2,000. Talking about small businesses, Mr. Trudeau had announced previously 10% subsidy, wage subsidy for small businesses, so that the employers don't lay off their employees in these conditions where the revenue has drastically reduced. The good news came 2 days back that Mr. Trudeau has increased the subsidy from 10% to 75% wage subsidy to the employers to pay the salaries to the employees, which definitely is a huge relief for the small businesses. Also, there is another effort being made by the government, that is $40,000 of loan would be given to small businesses if they meet certain eligibility criteria, and out of which $10,000 would be exempted or waived off, and this amount, this loan is interest free for first year, and the repayment has to happen till December 2022, out of which $10,000 will be waived off. Also talking about other measures that the government has taken for families and individuals is that they have boosted the child care benefit. Talking about tax filing changes being made, Canada Revenue Agency, that is the CRA, will now allow all the businesses to defer the payment, any income tax payment that they owe until August 31st, 2020. Talking about HST and GST, the deferrals for the same have been made till to June 2020. Moving on and talking about Canadians who are outside Canada, there is an emergency loan program for Canadians abroad. If you can go on website canada.ca, you will see details for that too. Although Canada expects that you would be having your own financials to come back to Canada, but still, if you do not have money and you're losing out on funds, you can apply for emergency loan program for Canadians abroad, but please note that this loan is repayable. Now moving on to life of international students in Canada currently. I think the students in Canada are really blessed that the Canadian government, our federal government, is so sensitive towards their needs and is not only taking care of its citizens in comparison to Australia, which has washed their hands off from international students and have said that they cannot really do anything for them, and the students are expected to leave the country if they want to, because for them their citizens are important. So I think all the international students should maintain their calm, because you are in good hands, you are in good leadership. So our leaders are really taking care of every individual in Canada. So all the students, as I discussed, need not to worry for losing out on their jobs because of COVID-19. You are also eligible for the CERB, that is the $2,000 per month program, if you have done work for $5,000 last year in 2019. Moving on and talking about the concerns that students have with regards to their PGWPP program, that is your postgraduate work permits. Your postgraduate work permits will remain in place even if your program move from in-class to online programs. So you do not have to worry with regards to your work permits being in place. They would definitely stick around even if your program is currently moving to online. Every college is making efforts to take the programs online. I know it is mentally draining, and it is a very new situation and scenario for everybody to stop learning through in class and do it through online. But this is the change that everybody is getting accustomed to, and we need to accept the change the way it has come to everybody. So I would request all the students to maintain their calm. At least you're not affected on the financial front. You have the financial aid and the government is standing with you and supporting you. Moving on to the foreign national, that is the international students who were thinking of coming to Canada and were worried with regards to the restrictions on travel being made. Finally, it is confirmed on their website, and the travel restriction exemption is in place by Canada. So if you already had your visas in place before March 18, 2020, all the international students can travel, but a mandatory self-isolation for 14 days is necessary, irrespective of you having symptoms or not. But considering the current scenario in whichever country you are, you also need to see the travel restrictions being laid by your own country. And in these difficult times, I think health is wealth, and you should not be focusing on traveling to Canada at this point of time, at least for a month or two, because even if you come to Canada, you will any which ways will not be able to go to the college or a university because everything is shut here, and you will have to go by the online course only. Talking about PR applications, PNPs, there is no effect at all on PR applications, permanent residence, PNP applications. The applications are any which ways online. You can expect delays in your applications for sure, but there is nothing to worry about if anybody is planning to apply for their PR application. It's an online process, so you can go ahead and continue with your process. Talking about biometrics and medical examinations examinations are on complete halt right now. Please refer to canada.ca website for more details. Also, anybody who is in Canada and there are many students who are worried about their visas being expired, or their visas are approaching to expiry. It's a normal process as always. You have to file your application online. Again, refer to canada.ca website for more details. There is no changes being made on that. You can comfortably go on the website and apply for your extension or change of status of your visa. Colleges and universities are making many changes. It is something which is very new for everyone. These are uncertain circumstances, so we really cannot blame anybody for anything, and we cannot expect accurate and correct answers from anyone right now. Everybody is doing their best to help each other in this situation. Yes, colleges and universities are giving offer letters as of now. I got many questions on my last video about colleges giving offer letters right now. Colleges are definitely giving offer letters right now for further intakes. Students with May intake, I would recommend them to defer to September intake at least, because there is no point that you travel in these current circumstances. So colleges are going online. They are offering online courses to the students. That is what the best they are doing right now. Keep watching the space on canada.ca for more updates. And for all the international students, for all the people who are in Canada and are worried about what is coming next, I would request all of you to log into on your TVs every morning, because Mr. Trudeau is live every morning and is giving up-to-date status on COVID-19 and is taking measures every day with regards to the same. The last thing that I forgot to talk about for the students is that all the student loans have been deferred up to 6 months. So that is another good news for all the students. So stay calm. Mentally, it is difficult. It's something very new for everyone. So we all are together in this. So mentally, just stay strong, be with each other, help each other. Don't put anybody in difficult conditions right now. There are many questions that people would not be able to answer right now, because everybody is just doing hit and trial right now. So stay calm, stay safe, maintain social distancing. All the students, all the people who are on the front line and still doing their jobs, please take care of yourself. And if you have any further questions with regards to travel or with regards to any other query, please feel free to ask me in the comment section, and I'll try my best to give answers on that. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel and like and share my video as much as you can. Thank you. Stay safe and stay healthy.